Lord, in one sense, transform. Similarly, we see Purava. He lost his wife, heavenly wife. He got so miserable. But then somehow or other, he awakened his Krishna consciousness. And then he perfected his life, come back to Godhead. Digvijay Pandit, he lost debate, he was humiliated. But then somehow or other he realized glories of Lord Chaitanya, he surrendered to him, he became great devotee. So apparent misfortune became good fortune. Prahlad Maharaj, there were so many life threats to him, but he always remembered Lord. His father threatened him, if you chant Hare Krishna, I will kill you. But he continued chanting Hare Krishna. And result of that was, Narasimha was so pleased, he appeared before him. And he blessed him. And Prahlad Maharaj became famous from time immemorial. So apparently there was misfortune, but because he took shelter of Krishna, it became very glorious. Even after crores of years, we are glorifying Prahlad Maharaj. Narada boy, he lost his mother. Very unfortunate. He had no father, he had no relatives, the only shelter was mother. And he lost the mother, such an unfortunate situation. But then, he took shelter of Krishna in a way Bhaktivedanta had taught him. And then he was able to realize God. And he became the world Acharya, Parivajaka Acharya, Narada Muni, great saint. So we see these personalities also have gone through all the misfortune which you all quoted. But they have made that misfortune to real fortune by taking shelter of Krishna, by taking shelter of devotees, by practicing devotional service. Draupadi, she was attempted to be disrobed, but then she called out for Krishna, and Krishna appeared, and appeared in form of unlimited sari and protected her. So we see that Queen Kunti in her life, so many calamities. And when Krishna is departing, Queen Kunti offers another prayer, which is very amazing prayers. So she says, Janmaishware Shuta Shibhir Edamana Janmaishware Shuta Shibhir Edamana Madapuman Naivarti Abhidhatum Vai Tvam Akinchana Gocharam. So she says that ordinary people may want Janmaishwar Shutrashibhi, but she says, I consider that as misfortune, Janmaishwar, because when one has Janmaishwar Shiva, it becomes very difficult to call you my dear Lord. One becomes puffed up, and Edaman Madapuan, and then one goes away from God. So, ordinarily one may think it is a great fortune, but if it is taken away from you, and if we are not able to call out you, so what is use of that? Better I have Vipada Santuda Sashvat. Because when some Vipadas are there, I am able to call to you, and I am getting your association. So apparently sometimes, if you analyze, sometimes if there is so-called opulence, that makes us puffed up. Sometimes we may become intoxicated by power. Sometimes that may lead to forgetfulness of God, going away from God. So, if so-called opulence takes us away from God, makes it puff, what is the use of that opulence? That is, or that so-called so-called fortune. So-called fortune becomes misfortune. Whereas so-called misfortune, if you are able to remember Krishna, that becomes a real fortune. Okay, so now I want you to think of these things. Okay, think of some misfortune from the past. There may be, you may have one, too many, but at least think of one. Some situation that happened in your life which led to great pain in your heart. You lamented, oh, why did it happen to you? Maybe there was you consider it as a misfortune, consider it as a big calamity. So you think of at least one incident in this lifetime, which may happen this year, last year, 5 years back, 10 years back, 20 years back, whatever your human memory is able to remember, okay? Think of at least one misfortune. Don't think of too many, just think of one. Okay. Just think of one misfortune that happened in your life, okay? And if you are able to think of at least one, raise hand. So I know that you are able to think at least one thing that happened in life which you didn't like and you are disturbed about. You are able to think? At least one. Okay, fine. So now think of, reflect on that misfortune. Think of, were there any some positive outcomes that came out of that misfortune? Something happened, it was very painful, but now think, was there something, did anything positive came out of that situation later on? And if you are able to think of some positive outcomes from that situation which happened or which you realize later on, you can raise hand. Okay. Think of that situation, check whether there did anything positive come out of that. Okay. If you are able to think something, oh, it was very painful, very miserable, but okay, yes, there was something positive also came out of it. If you are able to think at least some positive thing that came out of that so-called misfortunate situation, raise hands. Okay, fine. Most of you are able to think. So I want all of you to stand up. Okay? So, Matajis can find Mataji partner, Prabhuji can find Prabhuji partner. Find one person and then sit down and share your brief story with you, what you consider misfortune and what positive came out of it. Okay? Hare Krishna. Hey. Jai.
Sorry, we couldn't come yesterday. I couldn't come here. We couldn't come yesterday. No, no problem. You've done this before. Yeah, yeah. I was trying to take actually art of forgiveness. Then you would have said anything. Because from here nobody was there. Yeah, all different crowds. All different right. Different planning to take art of forgiveness. Are you having, this is the last final class, or are you having something tomorrow? You don't go to Seattle? Right, because a lot of, so, but if you want, you can again do, because you go again, it's always because it's just such.
Okay, make sure that your partner speaks. Okay, make sure your partner speaks. Okay, Hare Krishna. Okay. Spoken? Both? Okay, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. How many of you are able to share with the partner? Raise hand. Okay. How many of you need more time? You need some more time? Huh? Okay. So thank you very much. So somebody would like to share with the class what were some of the good positive outcomes that came out of some misfortune. You thought it was a misfortune. Hmm? Hmm? Navin Krishna, you can pass on the mic. Huh? Yeah.
So almost 4 or 5 years ago, the world as we knew changed for good. During the pandemic, there were so many things going on that life as we know.
So I want to know, you tell what was misfortune and what positive thing came out of.
Misfortune is there was lockdown, relatives were going through excruciating circumstances.
Okay.
Everybody like is scared.
Okay.
Such unpredictability. So it kind of made me really think what is actually valuable in life. What is life? Everything we see are falling apart. So many Krishna conscious lectures, everything I had heard before also. But everything started to make more sense when reality hit hard. And that time, because of all the lockdown, I started delving more into studies into the Shastra and really going deep into spirituality. So that is, I would say, the positive thing that happened in retrospect.
When lockdown happened, in the beginning you felt, oh, big calamity has come, big problem. But then you were able to focus on study of scriptures and now you felt, oh, that was wonderful. You could study and get deeper into your Krishna consciousness.
That's the positive thing.
Yeah, wonderful. Haribo. Yes, anybody else want to share? Yes, here.
So, misfortune is that my husband can guess. Okay, 2 years ago, my husband can guess what it is. So, 2 years ago, my father was passed. So it was a big misfortune for me. But with that, too many sadness and I was not finding peace. So many things. But I was like in my mind, help me God, I need some path. So spirituality came to my life. So like you were going through the slides, same thing. So when you go in Sharan of Bhagwan,
Okay.
so it's like the biggest fortunate.
Yeah. So your near and dear one, dearest father left, and it was greatly painful. But then, because of that, you took shelter of God, took shelter of Krishna, got Krishna consciousness. Okay, thank you. And now you are thinking, oh, some great fortune came in your life by that.
I'm in peace.
Peace came in. Yes. Haribo. Yes. Anybody else? One more. Yes, Prabhu.
Like a year back, I lost close one. I was about to get married. Things were haywire. I was getting situated with the visa and everything. I was about to have a kid. Everything fall apart. Broke, lost the kid and everything. I thought everything gone. And I was into bhakti like for a year before. So I was like, this is not working out. Everything is gone. I'm like, damn. Took me 2 months. But after getting association of devotee back and started reading, started reflecting and serving eventually, it really took me to a different dimension where I was to where.
Yeah.
In a nutshell.
So sometimes big pain comes. It appears that life has fallen. But somehow we get association, devotee association of Lord, and new amazing life comes. And sometimes we reflect, had that calamity not happened, maybe I would not taken devotee association seriously. Maybe I would not taken Krishna consciousness seriously. Maybe that was needed, so Krishna arranged. So sometimes some misfortune happens, we may think it's great calamity, but later on reflecting with them, oh, that's actually the turning point in my life, which has brought greatest good fortune in my life. Okay, thank you. Last, anybody? One last. One last, anyone? Okay, Prabhu, yes. So, Hare Krishna. So you can tell your names also. What is name?
My name is Piyush.
Piyush Prabhu. Mataji? Anjali. Then who else spoke? Krishna Chaitanya. Okay. So tell your name and then speak so that everybody comes to know about you.
Hare Krishna, I'm Avanish. So about a couple months back, or I guess a year back, I was looking for a job opportunity, just about to graduate. And I had nice association in my hometown in Atlanta. And so I really wanted to stay there. And I had this offer for, like one return offer, but it wasn't in the field that I wanted. I was graduating from machine learning degree, so I wanted something in that area. I wanted something in Atlanta, and I was just, feeling bad. Like I only had one offer. I applied so many places. I didn't get, any hear back, nothing like that. So then I thought, I have to go very far away. I was originally destined to go to Seattle, and then like that, it wouldn't be, what I wanted to work in, the field I wanted to work in. So I thought, okay, there was also other option, either Seattle or San Jose. And I thought, nothing is in San Jose. What is San Jose? I didn't know. Everybody was talking Bay Area. I didn't know what is Bay Area, actually. I just knew, okay, Bay Area. But I didn't know San Jose was Bay Area, all these things. So then I saw, okay, Temple is far from Seattle, but Temple is close by to San Jose. ISB Temple is there. And I didn't know too much about ISB Temple. But then I thought, okay, let me at least go. And then I had the initial thought that I'll come back after summer ends. Only I'll come back. And then after I got in touch with devotees, I found rooming accommodation with a devotee. And then I came there. And then that too, my job, when I joined the job, they said, hey, we have a machine learning project. And they put me on that project, and they said, please do something, and then with the devotees and, Vaisheshika Maharaj, so many, stalwart devotees here and such nice congregation. Now I call my parents and I don't want to go back. They say, when are you coming back? I say, I don't know, I don't want to go back.
Yeah. Sometimes we may not get what we want, and we may think, pray, it's a great disaster. But Krishna may arrange something much wonderful. And it is so wonderful. Because I did not get good, I got best. Sometimes it is said, good is enemy of best. We get attached to good, we don't get better or best. But sometimes Krishna may take away good to give something better. Yes, thank you. So when some good is taken away, we may think, this calamity, some misfortune. But when some better we get, we think, very nice. So like that. So sometimes whenever some misfortune happens, we can see that there are many good things come up. Sometimes it so happens that we become humble. Sometimes we have big egos, we become free from falsehood, we become humble, and then really life becomes very ecstatic and joyful. Sometimes when calamities come, we lose false shelter. We have so many hopes on so many things, but then things go up, they realize all these shelters are there. Sometimes when the calamities come, we are forced to go deeper in life. It also helps us to become more mature, more realized. And especially when so-called calamities come, misfortune come, we get opportunity, real shelter of Krishna, real shelter of devotees. And as Kunti Maharani says, we can feelingly call God. Otherwise, it's very difficult to chant Krishna's name. When everything is going our way, we are in complacent mood. But when things go bad, then really we can feelingly call Krishna's name, and we can experience Krishna's shelter, Krishna's reciprocation, Krishna's love, and we can see life becomes divine, transcendental, blissful. Okay. So now I want you about, you thought about some previous misfortune, but life, material world means padam padam, padam padam, every step there is some misfortune, some calamity, some problem. So you can think of some current problem you may be facing right now. That is consuming your consciousness. Okay? Okay? You can just think of one problem. If you have many problems, don't worry about many. Just think of at least one problem. Okay? Currently what is consuming your consciousness? And apparently in heart of heart you are thinking, why this trouble? Maybe, why this misfortune? So some trouble, some challenge, some problem which you are facing currently in your life. And if you are able to remember at least one problem, one challenge, one so-called misfortune, raise hand. So I know that you are with me. Okay. Okay. So others can take half a minute at least to think more. So whenever apparently some challenge comes, difficulty comes, one should know the challenges, difficulties are ultimately arranged by Krishna. Not a blade of grass in this world moves without sanction of. If some calamity has come, problem has come, that means it is sanctioned by Krishna, is Supreme Controller. Also Krishna is our best friend. Surudam Sarva Bhutanam. He is our best friend. And Krishna doesn't commit mistakes. It's not that गलती से कुछ प्रॉब्लम आ गया बाद में कृष्ण प्लीज फॉरगिव मी थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो गया सॉफ्टवेयर प्रॉब्लम और दिस प्रॉब्लम Krishna doesn't commit mistake. So some difficulty has come, some so-called challenge has come, problem come. That means it is sanctioned by Krishna, who is our best well-wisher and who never commits mistake. So the fact that this has come, that means Krishna wants to teach us some lesson. Maybe Krishna is trying to say something to us. Sometimes when everything goes well, we are not able to listen to him. So sometimes Krishna may put us in some challenge so that we can listen. So think of that problem and check whether is Krishna trying to teach you something in this situation. Is there something we are not listening or hearing, but Krishna is trying to make you learn something? And if you are able to at least figure it out, even one lesson, what you can learn from this current situation, you can raise hand. You can think and then raise hand. Great. Okay. Just think of the current challenge, current problem, current misfortune. And is there any lesson you can learn in that situation? Is Krishna trying to teach you something? Okay. If you are able to remember at least one lesson, raise hand. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, now all of you can stand up once again. Okay? All of you can stand up. So, all Matajis can find Mataji partner and Prabhuji can find Prabhuji partner. But now make sure you get different partner, okay? Not same, okay? You go and find out another partner, and when you get a partner, sit down, facing each other. So I know who is whose partner. You have to face each other, okay? Face each other. Okay, make sure the other partner speaks. Make sure other partner speaks. Okay, Hare Krishna. Okay, when you are done, raise hand so I know that you are done. Okay, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I think Krishna is giving so much lesson that you need a lot of time. Huh? Okay. So, anybody would like to share with the whole class? Any lesson you think Krishna is trying to teach you in this situation? You don't have to share what is problem and whatever difficulty you are facing, but you can just, based on your reflection, you can just share what lesson can you learn from this current situation, or maybe what lesson Krishna is trying to teach you in this situation. Yes, our Praveen Prabhu.
Develop healthy habits and stick to them.
Develop healthy habits. Okay, thank you. What prayer would you like to offer to Krishna?
Dear Shri Radha Madan Mohan, if you so desire, please bless us so that we can...
Bless me.
Bless me that...
Ask some specific thing, not general.
So that I can develop some healthy habits.
Some means what? Like, any specific healthy habit you want?
Like eating early in the evening and waking up around 4 o'clock, 4:30 a.m.
Okay. So my dear Krishna, please bless me. I can honor Prasad early and sleep early and get up early in the morning. Please give me strength so that I can develop this good habit. Hari Bol. Yes, anybody would like to share? What lesson can you learn from the current challenge which you are facing? Yes.
Importance of having meaningful friendships, and
what lesson you are learning is that I need to develop good relationship, meaningful relationship. Yes.
And importance of taking breaks.
Oh, I need to take breaks in my life, not just work.
Yes.
Yes.
Importance of having a mentor.
Oh, I need a mentor guide who can help me. Okay.
There are so many lessons.
So like that. So would you like to, what prayer would you like to offer to Krishna?
If Krishna desires, I would like to...
Krishna, please bless me. Krishna, please bless me.
I pray to Krishna for him to bless me, to have more such meaningful friendships, have constant association of my mentors who can guide me whenever I'm in troubles, and to help me manage my life better.
Haribo. Krishna is a person. If you offer sincere prayers, 100% he will answer, help you. Okay? Thank you. Anybody else want to share what lesson is Krishna trying to teach you in this situation, or what lesson can you learn from the current challenge you are facing in your life? Anybody? Yes, Prabhu.
One of the situation that's very recent, and it probably haunts everyone, including me, is the job situation is really poor currently. Job situation. Job
You talk about yourself only.
Yeah, myself.
Don't talk about
Same
others.
Thing.
Okay.
Same thing. So job situation is really bad. So there is a fear of getting laid off.
So what Krishna trying to teach you in this situation?
That it always has been like this. So now it is more acute. But even 10 years back, the fear is still there, and it will be there in future also. So the lesson I take from this is, if I keep just worrying about just this, then the whole life can be finished with just this worry. But I would rather, also life is also finishing. My hair already grey, and then, I don't know, it may go away also. So the lesson I take is that I would rather worry about how can I improve my japa, how can I take the time more seriously, how can I connect better,
Yes.
how can I take advantage of the devotional service and don't waste my single moment.
Yes. So what prayer you would like to offer to Krishna?
I'd like to offer,
Krishna, please
my dear
bless me.
Krishna, please give me strength and intelligence to choose what is pleasing to you and Guru Maharaj, and not I waste my time pampering my false ego.
Okay, Haribo. Yes, last, anyone? Sometimes we try to hold on to something material, but material things are going to be slipping away. So it's time that we learn where is our real shelter and take shelter of it. Then all fear, anxieties can go away. So Krishna is trying to teach us maybe where is the real shelter. Let us hold on. More things change, more we have to embrace things that don't change. And what is not changing is actually our relationship with Krishna, an opportunity to cultivate our Krishna consciousness. Okay? Yes.
Yes, so I work in a school with a girl that always starts fights with people. And so my job is to stop her from fighting people. And so I learn how to be strong because I can't keep letting her do this. And I have to stand up for the people that she fights.
Okay.
To make sure
so
that
what
they don't
lesson
get hurt.
can you learn from this situation?
Like to be strong, and then to also make sure that like the people that are getting hurt don't get hurt anymore, or they're able to defend themselves and tell her, no, don't do this to me.
Okay. And what prayer would you like to offer to Krishna?
I would like to pray for strength, hope, and healing, and then also pray that this girl can change for the better.
Haribo. Just a side point. Actually, if somebody is causing great pain to others, that means they are undergoing a lot of pain within. Whatever is that within, we give without. If one is happy within, one spreads happiness. If one has great pain within, he also spreads pain out. So when we see some people are really creating trouble, we can feel sorry for them that maybe they are suffering too much within. And maybe if we can give them some love, care, kindness, affection, somehow or other, they can be actually delivered. They can be blessed. Maybe they can become great, exalted devotees. So, just a side point. So we can pray that may Krishna bless them, that they receive Krishna's so much love, affection, that their heart becomes overpowered by love. And this, instead of spreading harm or hurt to others, they can spread love and joy to others. Okay, thank you, Hare Krishna. So, yes, here anybody last? Any devotee, last devotee? Okay. Huh? Okay. Okay, last, okay. I think we'll do last 5 minutes exercise and then end, okay? I think time is up. 8:34, huh? Okay, we'll just do this last exercise and do, okay? So, okay, now think of some repeated problem that you face in your life. In our life, generally, it's not that we get different problems. We can see what problem we are facing now. Maybe 5 years back, same problem came in our life. Maybe 10 years back, same problem came. Maybe 15 years back, same problem came. Maybe 20 years back, same problem. Sometimes we see in our life, same problems keep on repeating. Some problems are there, they keep on repeating over and over again. How many of you are able to remember at least one problem that you have been facing in your life repeatedly? Raise it. Okay. Acharya, you are okay? You want me to do anything? Huh? Comfortable, no? Okay. Fine. So how many of you are able to think of some problem which keeps on repeating in your life? Raise hands. Okay, fine. Many times we see Krishna is a great teacher. Sometimes, Krishna wants to tell us some message, we don't listen, and we go on in life. Again, Krishna puts us in some problem. Some problems come and Krishna is trying to teach us some lesson. Like we see, problem comes, like exam comes. In exam, some problems are given. If we are not able to solve that problem perfectly, what happens? We fail in exam. Or we are given assignment, we don't do it properly. Then teacher gives us, repeat. Do it again. If we are not able to do that, we are told to repeat. That means we have not learned it properly. Learn properly. And if we learn properly, again exam comes. And if you are able to do it nicely, then that problem will not come again. You see, first standard there are some problems. Second standard, different problem. Fifth standard, different problem. 10th standard, different problem. But imagine, 5th standard we are there. And problem comes, we are not able to solve. We have not done our studies properly. We fail. Again we have to give exam for 5th standard only. Again similar problem comes. Again, if you have not studied, again we fail. So we can't go to 6th standard. We have to be in 5th standard. Again 5th standard problem will come. Till we learn and we pass the test, we won't be promoted to next. And when you go next problem will come. And then we pass, then we go to next and higher standard. So no. But if some problem comes repeated, that means Krishna is trying to teach us something, but we are not learning. So if some problem comes repeated in life, just think, is Krishna trying to teach you something which you have not been listening to? And maybe you need to listen to it and do something about it so that you can clear that problem and go ahead in life. Okay? So just think of some repeated problem and think what lesson Krishna is trying to teach you. Okay? And when you are able to think of that, just share with the partner. Okay? And sit with partner facing each other so I know who is your partner and to whom you are talking to. Okay? Face each other. Okay? Okay? Share with the partner some repeated problem that you face in life. Okay, make sure your partner speaks. Hare Krishna, make sure your partner speaks. Hare Krishna, make sure your partner speaks. Okay, Hare Krishna. Okay, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, would anybody like to share with the whole class? Anybody would like to share with the whole class? Yes, Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu.
I feel like one of the repeated problems I face is distraction.
One only tell, huh? Tell one.
Distraction. So there are too many things to do, and my mind says, just get distracted into where the comfort zone is.
Okay.
And along with phone and devices, it only makes it worse. So I feel distraction is the repeated problem that I need to address.
What is Krishna trying to teach you?
To stay focused and disciplined.
Okay. Stay focused on what?
On what my dharma is, what needs to be done.
What needs to be done?
There are so many of them. I don't want to go over the list. So my sadhana to be like on the top of the list, I should have it.
So Krishna is trying to teach you that you have to become focused in sadhana.
Yeah.
Okay. What prayer would you like to offer to Krishna?
I pray that may I have the strength and wisdom to know my priorities correctly and not think about them while doing sadhana and focus on taking shelter.
Okay. Would you like to make one sankalpa, one plan of action so that you don't get distracted?
I will create no device zones in time so that I don't use my phone for some hours during the
day.
Yeah, during the day, especially mornings.
Where you can focus on?
My sadhana.
Sadhana. Haribo. Write down. Pray to Krishna that Krishna gives strength to do that. And do it starting from today. Anybody else would like to share? Yes. Mike, you can hear.
Okay, so it's funny. It's funny actually to say that my problem is that my husband doesn't listen to me or my daughter is not listening to me, and this is, I think, for lifelong. So yeah,
What
so
lesson
but,
Krishna is trying to teach you?
So Krishna is trying to teach me that nobody make mistake with any, like, having intention in their mind. So I should not judge them and be more compassionate, and yeah, so just to take a breath and understand the situation. Okay, everything is fine. So.
Okay. Maybe Krishna is trying to teach that we need to learn art of speaking such a way that other person tries to listen.
Yeah.
Because there are ways we can talk and people's ears will be closed. And there are ways we can talk, immediately people's hearts and ears become open.
I need to learn that then.
Yeah, so maybe we need some guidance, and we need some training, and we need to learn that. Maybe there are some things in our communications which are inappropriate. We need to learn how to give up that inappropriate communication. And maybe there are some proper ways how we need to learn appropriate communication, and when people will open their hearts to hear. Okay. So, what prayer would you like to offer?
2 prayers actually.
Yes.
One is to learn the way to convey what I'm saying, that other one will listen, that I'll get to know it. Another is, I believe that if we see that we all are divine, that there's a divine being in us, so if I can see the Krishna in everyone, I'll not react that way because we love Krishna. So.
Yes. Also, another thing is that if people are not listening to us, we can listen to them.
Yes, yeah.
Because if we listen to them enough, then they may say, would you like to say anything? And then they will listen also.
Yeah.
So there are many ways. Okay, thank you. Wonderful. Great. Haribo. Anybody last? Anyone? Would like to share? People are feeling very scared, huh? Okay. Huh?
Yeah, one lesson I need to learn is that when I'm chanting, I should be very enthusiastic in all my chants.
Jai.
Yeah, the whole 16 rounds.
Great.
And the prayer I have to offer is that.
Don't you offer?
Yes, I offer. Yeah.
What prayer would you like to offer?
So the prayer I'll.
Krishna, please.
Yeah, Krishna, please give me the realization that the mantra and you are non-different.
So that I can chant enthusiastically. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare. What is one sankalpa you would like to make?
So always be enthusiastic while chanting, and that enthusiasm should be at the top of all the enthusiasms which are.
Great. Even if I don't feel like enthusiastic, I will act enthusiastically. Even if I don't feel enthusiastic while chanting, I will chant enthusiastically. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. So we can see that some things we consider as misfortune, but actually apparent misfortunes are great learning opportunities in life and to grow in life. So instead of blaming them and considering them to be negative, sometimes we say there's pain in stomach. We know what is this pain, so trouble. But if there's pain in stomach and we look into matter and deal with it, then bigger problem can be avoided. I'm sitting and there's fire here and I don't get pain only. What will happen? Imagine here is fire, my finger is burning and I don't get pain only. What will happen? My whole hand will get burned. So that pain is very good, because pain is there, I understand something is wrong, I can take action. There is some message there. Oh, there's fire. Get, take action. So when we take action, we are saved from bigger calamity. So sometimes some small problems Krishna may send to save us from bigger problems. So instead of just grudging about the problem, one can be also grateful to the problems that come in life. We see Brahmaji is praying this beautiful prayer, Tatte Nukampam. Everybody can repeat after me. Tatte Nukampam Susimikshmano Bunjam Evatma Kritam Vipakam Ridva Vapu Bhir Vidadhan Namaste Jivetayo Mukti Pade Sadaya Bhak. My dear Krishna, Lord, Brahma is praying. One who earnestly waits for you to bestow your causeless mercy upon him, all the while patiently suffering the reaction of his past misdeeds and offering you respectful obeisance with his heart, words and body, he is surely eligible for liberation, for it has become his rightful claim. So if one tolerates the challenges and with heart, body, mind and words offers gratitude to Krishna, he becomes qualified to go back home, back to God. So instead of grudging about the so-called misfortune, we should be thinking what wonderful things that misfortune is bringing in our life. And instead of becoming depressed and miserable, we can try to be grateful if possible. Because everything comes out of it something positive. If we see it from proper perspective, especially we see with the eyes of Guru Sadhu Shastra. So when Bhaktit Maharaj was about to leave the body, he wrote this book, Die Before You Die. In this book, in Meditation 20, he writes very nice meditation, this thing. So this is meditation number 20, Cancer and Offering of Tough Love. So you are able to read? So cancer is alive, like any living entity. This is, how many of you know Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj? Oh, most of you know. So he was a wonderful disciple of Srila Prabhupada, and he did wonderful preaching. And in final days he got cancer, and this cancer became terminal cancer. And but that he used that terminal cancer for writing many books and preaching, and he had a great impact on. And he had transformed lives of so many people. So one of the books he wrote, and one of the article in that book is this. So I'm just reading from article of His Holiness Bhakti Maharaj. Cancer is alive. Like any living entity, survival is of foremost importance. It is natural instinct for people to organize their lives around trying to maintain their existence. My cancer is definitely life-threatening to my physical body. The medications and treatment I am taking are designed to kill the cancer cells. So it is natural for them to fight just as hard to survive. All life ultimately comes from Krishna, God. So all life has its purpose and can offer a learning experience. Today, I want to send my love to cancer, for after all, everything is for our benefit. Thank you so much, cancer cells, for offering me tough love. The cancer has helped me in connecting on a much deeper level with my biological family. We are all so different, but we are brought up very similarly by my mother, who was most thoughtful, kind and considerate. When she passed from ovarian cancer, we bonded very strongly as a family in prayer and support. When my brothers and sisters heard of my seemingly fatal disease, they all flew in to spend some quality time with me. We discussed so many important issues and prayed, laughed and cried together. In all cases, we are fully there for each other. Today, I want to send my love to cancer, for after all, everything is for our benefit. Thank you so much, cancer cells, for offering me tough love. So Maharaj, apparently cancer is a very, as we saw, one may consider as a great misfortune. But Maharaj is not considered a misfortune. He is thanking cancer. He is expressing gratitude. And he is specifically telling, he is counting the blessings. He is telling, oh, thank you, cancer. Because of you, I was able to connect deeply with my biological family. Had this not happened, we would not have bonded together. So thank you very much, cancer cells. Then he is telling further. By mercy of Srila Prabhupada, my spiritual mentor, I have been brought in contact with a beautiful and diverse spiritual family of God brothers and God sisters. These wonderful servants have made most amazing sacrifice year after year. All over the world, they have spread the teachings of Sanatana Dharma, sacrificing wealth, health, family, education and prestige. Several of them are now aging and even passing away. During this sickness, I have been in touch with spiritual God family from all over the world. We have connected on a deeper levels as servants in Srila Prabhupada's mission more than ever before. Of course, we are also wondering who amongst us may be the next to leave his or her body. This has helped us all look closer at our own health and most significantly to re-examine how much we need and depend on each other. Today, I want to send my love to cancer, for after all, everything is for our benefit. Thank you so much, cancer cells, for offering me. So he's saying not only that biological family was able to bound together, also spiritual family. I was able to get support and connect with all my God brothers, God sisters. So thank you. This was possible because of you, my dear cancer cells. Then he's saying, by the mercy of Guru and Krishna, I have been given so many loving disciples. They are praying for me daily, organizing special pujas, yagyas and other ceremonies. Most have raised their own standard and made greater commitments. They are coming together as a spiritual family more than ever before and trying to hold on to my instructions. They are reaching out to make each other more accountable. They are taking shelter of more spiritual uncles, aunties and others for shiksha. They are sending me more love than ever before. They are reading my books, listening to my tapes and listening to Srila Prabhupada tapes more seriously than they have during their entire spiritual journey. When I was healthy, they were attentive, but nowhere near as much as they are now. Today I want to send my love to cancer, for after all, God does not make mistakes. And He arranges everything for our. Thank you so much, cancer cells, for offering me tough love. He's thanking, oh, my dear cancer, because of you, now all my disciples are taking seriously spiritual life. Wonderful. This is a great blessing you have brought in lives of all my disciples. Thank you. This seemingly fatal disease has caused me to look closer at my own attachments, gross and subtle. It has been very clearly been put in front of me what needs to be transcended before returning back home. The cancer has allowed me to be much more appreciative of what I have previously experienced and accomplished. It has increased my appreciation of the wonderful years of excellent health that I had most of my life. It has allowed me to look closer at what is really important in contrast to what is superficial or secondary. It has helped me to be more mindful of each moment and each encounter. It has clearly shown me how much I am not in control of my life, nor was I ever. This has surely made me more dependent on Guru's and Krishna's mercy. The uncertainty and desperation the cancer has produced is giving me a wonderful chance to detach myself from my bodily identifications and to search out more connections with my eternal permanent identity. Today I want to send my love to cancer, for after all, God does not make mistakes and He arranges everything for our. Thank you so much, cancer cells, for offering me tough love. So Maharaj is saying, because of this cancer has produced me so much desperation. I have become so serious, so sincere, and now I am able to see very clearly what is important, what is secondary, what is things are very clear to me now. So thank you. This has been possible because of you, cancer cell. Thank you very much. The cancer has helped me better understand the sufferings others have to endure. I had prayed desperately to become more empowered agent of change so as to understand their suffering. I wanted the ability to help others deal with, grow from, or move through their pain. Now it is no longer an academic experience, but it is experimental. The seemingly fatal disease has helped me to develop a deeper level of wisdom and compassion far beyond what I normally possess. This has also allowed me to reflect and write with greater sensitivity, with hopes that I will connect on a deeper level with the hearts of my readers. Today I want to send my love to cancer, for after all, God does not make mistakes. And He arranges everything for our. Thank you so much, cancer cells, for offering me. So He's telling, because of this cancer, I have become more empowered. I'm more empathic. I'm able to understand pain. I'm able to write more effectively. Connect. So this would not be possible if I had no cancer. My dear cancer cells, you are a messenger. A messenger who brings honest, accurate, bad news should not be faulted, even though the truthful news is unpalatable. A messenger has the duty to deliver the precise message. You have done a very good job as a courier. The message has reached its destination. I have received it in full and I am acting upon it with intense haste and gravity. This wake-up call has helped me to look closer at Lord Chaitanya's last prayer. Aslishya padarutam pinastamam adarshanam marmahatam karotuva yatha tatha va vidhatu lampato mat prananatastu sevana paraha. I know no one except Krishna as my Lord, and He will always remain as such, even if He handles me roughly by His embrace or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for He is always my worshipful Lord unconditionally. Shishtastakam 8. It is easy to be appreciative and grateful when everything happens in our lives according to our desire. However, real taste of our faith and love comes when we have challenges and setbacks that are confusing. It can bewilder us even more when the Supreme Himself seems to allow or arrange such suffering, or when He may seem to handle us roughly or not be present before us. However, all of what the Lord does is best for our coming back to Him. So this chronic disease has given me a better understanding of unconditional, unmotivated service. It has helped me move faster towards embracing unconditional love towards Guru and Krishna, and more genuine service and appreciation for all sadhus. My beloved Cancer, you must also die. You either die with me or before me, but neither of us can remain forever in these hellish bodies. So there is no longer any need for us to be enemies, for our ultimate outcome with material nature is the same. It destroys us. This is time of giving thanks, for I am so appreciative of many wonderful things you have brought to me. Now you must die, and I must also eventually die. In both of our cases, our time is very limited. Therefore, once again, I want to send you love and appreciation for all the wonderful things you have added to my life, especially today. I send my love to you, the Cancer, for after all, God does not make, and He arranges everything for our benefit. I, the lowly beggar, again thank you, Cancer cells, for offering me tough love. So here we see how Bhakti Maharaj is reflecting on what wonderful things Cancer has brought. And instead of being grudging and blaming and criticizing and why me and all this thing, he's expressing gratitude. Thank you. And genuinely thanking. He's not writing it some superficially. Honestly, he's writing. And Brahma says, one develops this attitude of gratitude. Such person becomes qualified to go back home, back to Godhead. So, when so-called misfortune comes, we should know they are tests. And if you are able to respond to those tests, and especially if mood of gratitude, we should know we can pass this, cross over this material existence and go back to the kingdom of God. So, Krishna Govinda. So we see Srila Prabhupada. In his life also, so much challenges, so many so-called misfortunes. Prabhupada had a business, his business collapsed, there was financial content. There were so many family problems in Prabhupada's life. Prabhupada tried to preach in India, so many problems in India preaching. He tried to go to USA. While he was traveling to USA, so many problems, health issues, heart attack, all these things. When he came to US, there were so many problems. So, you see, apparently there were always so many challenges and troubles. But Prabhupada, always in every situation, he focused on his service to Guru and Krishna. He always continued, no matter what happened, he was always every night writing his purports. He was always interested in trying to preach. He was never discouraged by so-called misfortunes. And therefore he was able to establish this worldwide movement, and which has brought so much good fortune to lives of millions. So, how to transform misfortune to real fortune? In summary? Right, I want to hear one thing. Yes. So instead of grudging, we can reflect and see what good it is bringing to my life, and be grateful for that. Yes, thank you very much. What else we can do? Sing hand of Krishna. Sing that it has not come by chance. It is arranged by Krishna. It is Krishna's mercy. Yes, thank you. What else we can do? Depend on Krishna. Take shelter of Krishna. Yes, thank you. What else? How can we transform misfortune to real fortune? Finding the lesson. Yes, learn the lesson. Krishna is trying to teach. Be open to learn what Krishna is trying to do and try to apply that life and grow in life. Yes, what else? Yes, Bring out some positive transformation in life, not just go according to routine. Krishna is asking us to do something, not just hear from 1 year and leave it another year. Now hearing is done wonderful. Now also apply something in life. Yes. Yes. Anything else?
Take shelter of Shastra and devotees.
Yeah. When some so-called misfortune comes, better take care of, take shelter of devotees. And learn from them. And take shelter of holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. If you don't know what to do, you just chant Hare Krishna. Because Hare Krishna is absolute good. And it's panacea for all problems. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Read Bhagavatam. Hear Krishna Katha. Associate with devotees. So, in this way we can transform misfortune to real fortune. So, art of transforming misfortune to real fortune. Accept that so-called misfortune as Krishna's mercy. Do not blame or criticize anyone. Learn good lessons and grow in life. Be grateful to God. And especially take shelter of God by hearing, chanting, remembering, and serving God, which is the ultimate goal of life, which is the ultimate duty of life, which is the most important thing we need to do in our life. Okay? So thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. If anybody has any comment, any questions, we can take. And then there is prasad for everybody. Hare Krishna. Yes, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu.
Prabhuji, thank you. Very nice session, especially group activity, talking to the devotees heart to heart. It doesn't happen always. So thank you for doing that also. The question is, usually like on a daily basis, we listen, but when the actual test comes, actual situation comes, the reaction usually is based on whatever our default nature is. And so how do we not get provoked when the actual situation comes, and all the wisdom that we heard, how does it come to our rescue when the time we need it the most?
So whatever we are hearing, whatever we are learning, when we at least know, when we have heard, when some situation happens, and when we respond in wrong way, at least we can regret, oh, I should have responded this way, I responded in that wrong way. And we can regret and we can note it down. And we can maybe pray to Krishna that Krishna, please bless me that I don't act in similar way again. Give me strength that I act in appropriate way. So it's important that we introspect our lives. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that every Ekadashi we can spend time, Ekadashi or once a few days, to reflect how was my life, how I am practicing, how am I dealing, and did I do any blunders, mistakes. And if we did something, we can acknowledge, oh, I did it wrong. We don't have to cover up the mistakes. We don't have to make just a big show that I am a great devotee. We can just acknowledge, at least to oneself, that, oh, this situation came and I dealt inappropriately. Maybe I did mistakes. We can note it down. And then we can ask ourselves, how alternately I could have dealt with it. Imagine same situation come again. How alternately I should deal. Because same situation come again. Don't think that unless we pass, same situation keep on repeating. So now one exam happens, we fail. Then what we do? We study again. And we should know that same exam is going to come again. So next time it comes, we are mentally prepared. If same question paper comes again, what I will do? I will respond next time. If you are a little sincere, then we will see again same problem come and we will be able to respond in better way. Maybe we may not be able to respond in perfect way, but at least better than last time. And again we think, okay, it was not ideal, maybe it is short of ideal. Then we can again reflect, maybe it was not the best thing, but it was improvement, but still there's much more improvement. Maybe again next problem, this problem comes, I will respond in a different way. So we can note it down and know for sure that same problem is going to come again. So it's worth spending time to reflect and note it down, keep diary, or share with a friend that Prabhu, this thing happened and I dealt in this way. I felt very sorry. So you share heart either with a diary, if you are too much introspective and you don't want to share with anybody. But if you are very comfortable with talking with friends, we can share with friends. Oh, this situation happened, I unnecessarily blasted, and no, it was not appropriate. Maybe next time it comes, no, I want to deal properly. And you'll see next time again that situation will come. Till we learn, Krishna will keep on sending that situation. Because Krishna wants us to learn and become perfect and go back better. Okay? So Krishna consciousness is a process not just meant for hearing, but it's meant for applying. It's a very beautiful process and very inspiring process. And when we respond nicely, Krishna also reciprocates. Krishna is pleased. Krishna also encourages. We feel happy. And we look forward. No? Okay. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Yes. Anybody else? Anything else? Okay. So, last, okay. Okay, all of you can stand up now. So, you just find another partner whom you have not been with. So, another partner you find, okay? And when you find another partner, sit down. Okay? Find another partner and sit down. Okay, I'm just concluding, okay? There's Mahavishnu Maharaj, who was from London. He was a great speaker of Bhagavatam. He used to say, what is difference between neophyte devotee and advanced devotee? What is the difference between neophyte devotee and advanced devotee? Haribol? Achyut Mohan, I want to talk to you. 2 minutes. Huh? I want to, because I desperately want to meet you. Okay? So, just in 2 minutes I will just end. Okay? So, I'll just tell them to go. Okay. Who will drop him? Praveen, Haribol. Praveen Prabhu will drop you, Prabhuji. Yes. Praveen Prabhu will drop you. Okay. So, Mahavishnu Maharaj say, what is the difference between advanced devotee and neophyte devotee? Anybody knows? What is the difference between advanced devotee and neophyte devotee? He says neophyte devotee means he hears lecture, and as soon as he hears lecture after class, he just moves ahead in life. Something goes from his ear and then goes out of. And then if you ask him, what did you learn? He forgot. Advanced devotee means if he hears something, he just reflect for a moment. What did I learn? Is there anything relevant was I heard today? Is there anything I can apply in life? So, difference between neophyte devotee and advanced devotee. Advanced devotee spend some few moments, maybe 1-2 minutes, just reflecting what did I heard and what I can apply in my life. Okay? So just reflect and share with the partner just anything you felt in today's class, relevant or helpful, or what you could apply in life to make your life more Krishna conscious. Okay? Hare Krishna. Thank you. Just share one point and then Okay, make sure other partner speaks. Make sure other partner speaks. Okay. Okay, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hare Hare Bol. So Achyut Mohan Prabhu, 5 minutes you can do kirtans. Okay, so we'll request Achyut Mohan Prabhu to do kirtans and we'll dance. Okay. Those who want to take prasadam, you can take prasadam. Those who want to dance,